20 lives, 25 years, a fewer.
Welcome back to the Marathon Mortgage Happy Hour. I'm Mike Witzak. That guy over there reading the beer.
I'm Rory Farrell, and we have an esteemed guest, one of my great friends, oldest friends.
Oh, me. Can we edit that out?
This is exactly how this podcast should go. Introduce yourself, Tara.
I'm Tara Bevivino.
And one of my oldest friends. We went to high
That
school
was
together.
awesome.
He might not want to be friends with me anymore.
I thought about that a lot. She is in the real estate business, has been for years, has a pedigree of real estate
Right.
family. So, yeah, tell us who you work for, who your dad is.
Yeah, my dad is Vince Bevivino, so we have, he has his own brokerage.
Ever heard of him?
Have you? You may. So we're based out of Ambler, and it's been great. We've been together, I think, for like 3 years now.
Nice.
I have 3 years, so it's been a lot of fun.
I'm sure he's always been your mentor, though.
Absolutely.
Even prior to
Yeah.
like physically being in the same brokerage, same
Yes.
office, and all that. So.
Yep. I've been going to settlements since I was in the car seat. So
There you go.
And now you have kids, we have kids. We've also brought kids to
many settlements.
when
Yes.
necessary. You know, you got to be
That's
there.
what we have to do.
Yep.
That's it.
All right, cool. So today, should we do a big reveal here? Why are we
Sure.
drinking a non-alcoholic?
Why not? Yes. I am
Tara.
expecting 22 weeks.
There you
so,
go. Congratulations.
There you go.
Thanks.
So we're doing a non-alcoholic beer, which is a nice change of pace every once in a while. There you go,
Thank you. I'll pass
Tara.
this to Mike.
Oh, thank you.
Michael.
But non-alcoholic beers are the in thing now.
We did a whole, we did a bunch of them in January, and
Yeah.
that kind of like prompted me. There's so many good ones now that I just keep them in my fridge every once in a while. I'll have that instead of a regular beer.
I
All right,
know,
so safety first. This is the Safety Glasses series from, I think it's Industrial Arts or Collective Arts. I'm not really sure. Industrial Arts Brewing out of New York. But anyway,
Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
There we go.
Yahoo.
Nice, clean, crisp Pilsner. It's got
Oh,
a
that's
little bit of
good.
that.
It's actually not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that sweetness to it that non-alcoholics generally have.
I can definitely taste the honey. There's some sort of honey in here.
Yeah, that might just be the honey. There might be honey malt in there. Maybe.
Maybe like the can kind of
Yeah, it looks like a beehive
yeah,
type
so-
of thing.
But yeah, it's good. I like it.
Very good.
Industrial Arts non-alcoholic safety glasses series is always one of the better ones. So
There you go. Where you
All
go.
right. Let's get into it.
Let's do this.
All
What can I help with?
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
great. That's just a great attitude to have. What can I help with?
Yeah,
There you go.
that's why I'm here, right?
I don't think we've ever had a guest say that to us before. Yeah.
You're the first. No, I think what's unique about you and cool about you, amongst other things, is that, again, your father's been in the business for years. You've been in the business for years. And even prior to that, you've kind of been around the business. Your brother's into real estate and buying and selling. And your family is like an Ambler stalwart family. You've been around for years and
We've
you're
been
kind of known
around.
Ambler.
Lived there. Never thought I'd be back, but we're all back. So
Oh yeah, she moved to California when I was living out there.
Yes, lived in
Spent a couple nights on my
California.
couch.
That's slept on your couch
Yeah.
a few times. That's where I discovered these IPAs, not just Bud Light.
Yeah.
There you go.
So thank you, Rory.
I converted her to a real beer drinker. I did Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say I don't think it changed my personal life much, but here I drink more beers for sure.
You look better on paper.
Yeah, on paper, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, so we're big in the community. I am part of Ambler Main Street, also part of the Ambler Rotary Club. So I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
around
Every time
that.
I call you, you're like, with a bunch of old people at the Rotary Club
That's right.
we're planning.
They're like my little family now. They really are. They've become some of my best friends. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of events. It's our 100-year centennial coming up. Well, I haven't been there for 100 years, but we're doing a pavilion in Knights Park, so we'll be raising a lot of money.
Nice.
The next year doing
What is
events.
that? Like, what does that entail? Like what do you mean you're doing a pavilion?
Well, we're not building it, but we're outsourcing to have them build this pavilion. It'll be in Knights Park. It'll be somewhere for the community to go, kids to go after school, summer camps,
Yeah.
a way for the community to go and hang out in a covered area.
Cool.
Nice.
So it should be a lot of fun for them.
Recently, you did like an Easter egg hunt. You've done that in the past. I can't even believe she did the Easter egg hunt on the rainiest day of the year. I saw
Yes.
pictures
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
There's 0% chance
It
of bringing
was.
my kids there. But
It
you had a good
rained
turnout.
last year, and I was like, rain or shine, I don't care. I'm doing this. Their kids, they're resilient. They don't care. They get wet. It's fine. Plus, every kid has rain boots that
Yeah.
they never actually
Yeah.
wear, so you might as well utilize them. but it ended up being the worst day.
Yeah, it was. I remember we couldn't come anyway. We were out of town or something, but I remember being like, I can't believe she's doing this. And then I saw pictures on Instagram. I'm like, oh my God.
People and everyone who came,
Had a
they
good
were
time.
troopers and they did it. And I really sincerely appreciate all the clients and family that came out to support. But it is a lot of fun. It gets bigger and bigger every year.
I know.
So
It's very cool.
that's what we like.
I'll have to register next year for myself.
Come.
Yeah.
We'll
You
have
know,
the kids
he's
come.
going to be the creepy guy.
You want to be the Easter Bunny?
No. What do you
right.
mean? It's not real?
That's your helper.
We need to cut that out.
Yeah.
For all the kids who watch our podcast.
Oh, you-
Oh. Shut the What kids are watching our podcast, bro? For a second, I was like, oh, shit, I messed up. Yeah, okay. For Caden that watches it. Anyway.
He does request to watch it.
I know.
But no, I think it's very cool, like how you've kind of married the real estate industry with the community that you really grew up with and love and are involved with. And I'm sure that translates into business and kind of being synonymous with Ambler.
Absolutely. And it's a lot of fun because you really start to know the community, the neighbors, the businesses, and they know you as a person, not as much. They know what you do.
Yeah.
You come as, a friend, a confidant.
Confidant.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look at him. Don't look at me.
Yeah. Someone they can trust and feel comfortable with throughout a process that's emotional.
Stressful.
Stressful.
Yeah.
There's a lot more that goes into it, and sometimes you just need someone to remind you that it's business.
Yeah.
But also, there's more feelings than that.
Yeah, for sure. It's not just the bottom line. It's just not
Exactly.
contracts. There's people
Exactly.
involved. So
Yes.
I think, that's why we started this podcast really is like to get ourselves out in front of people who may see our names on, advertisements or whatever, but like we're real people, like,
Right.
and we can connect with you and we have things in common with you. And but I think it's super smart. And we had one of our investors from UWM come in, and that was what she was saying. She's like, a lot of my successful loan officers are doing things like what you're doing, is like getting involved in local community events and Rotary clubs and just making your name known that way, as opposed to just putting stuff out on social media.
Right,
Because
right.
anyone could do that. So
And at the end, it's all about giving back to your community. You're working in the community,
Yeah.
being in the community. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's your home.
and it gives you something to do on the weekends with all the events.
Exactly. Keeps me busy.
We I just forgot that we did this for the Christmas parade for Ambler. We had that one,
Oh,
that one
that's
year.
right.
That was
We
so
had a
fun.
I remember that. Yeah.
That was a lot of
That
fun.
was fun. We should do that again.
I
next
still
year.
have the dollhouse in our backyard.
Yeah,
the
her
house.
husband built this like crazy dollhouse and
It's falling
decorated it.
apart,
It was very cool
It's
though.
falling apart.
That's
Your
Not
husband built it. Sorry,
back
Sean.
when we had
My bad.
some spare time to build things
Yeah.
and do things. That was fun. We should do that again.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But no, just because you've been on for timing's poor because it was my fault. But just because we've been friends for so long, and you're a realtor, you're huge in the community, and I was like, well, we gotta have Tara on. You're like, by the way, I'm pregnant. I'm like, well, we'll do a non-alcoholic.
There you go.
So.
There you go. That what's it? The Heineken? Sam Adams? Are they the same?
Heineken 0.0.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
bad. No,
That's a good one. But I don't even really miss drinking.
no.
I miss like the social aspect of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like going out with friends to dinner, and not that we go out to dinner anymore, but if I did, having the wine or the martini and the
Yeah.
having it in your hand. But
Yeah,
other than that,
that's what I felt all throughout January. So I totally understand how you feel right now being a pregnant woman.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, buddy. Could not be me. Anyway, how long have you been doing real estate for, though?
that's a really good question.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to think I ask all the good
Yes,
questions here.
it was a good. I should know. It feels like forever. After I moved back from California, which was 2010, 2011.
Yeah, probably about that.
So about that, I came back and I was a teacher for about 10 years in the Philadelphia school district, and then came and joined with my dad. So I must have got my license at least 2012.
Okay.
And then I did it part-time, and part-time is
10 plus years now. you've been
yeah.
licensed.
Yeah.
So
That's
it,
awesome.
it doesn't seem like it's that long, but it's been that long. So it's been fun. Every
Nice.
every
You've
deal
seen a
is
lot
a
of ups and
challenge.
downs. You've seen a lot of markets.
Ups, downs, everything. It's but it's fun. Every day is different. Every client's different. Every day is different, which makes it.
Yeah.
Especially
unique.
with young kids, you have flexibility with your
Yep.
schedule. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. But like being able to work around your kid's schedule and
Exactly. And people, I feel like now are more accepting, or they get it. Like it's like if you have kids or you have something, like we all have lives outside of.
Yeah. Well, especially with COVID, you just hear kids in the background of Zoom calls. It's like
it's
I think
life.
that broke that wide open. I think.
Yeah,
now,
you just keep it on.
Yeah.
and it humanizes you a little bit because like, oh, sorry, that's my kid. Oh, I totally get it. We do
Exactly.
Anytime I apologize for my kids in the background of phone calls or Zooms or whatever, everyone's like, don't worry about it. We get it. Like, so, and then it gives you a talking point like, oh, how old are your kids? Oh, cool. Where do they go to school? So, and then that's just kind of broadens your community of contacts.
I mean, I wear many hats as a realtor. Many realtors know that you're a therapist or whatever. But a lot of times I'm a babysitter. Like we'll go look at houses and I'm like, I got them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
this
It's fine.
floor.
I've been to open houses where, you go with your clients and I'm like, I'll just take them for a walk. Yeah. Because
It's a better
they
use of
need
your
to
time.
be able to think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I can go in after. You know what I mean? Like I'll get in, but you gotta.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. You know how that is, right?
I know. Yes. So many kids.
Sometimes you gotta
So many
cart
kids.
a 25-year-old kid around and make sure he doesn't get in his parents' hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great haircut, by the way. Speaking of hair.
Thank you.
It's very lush.
Thanks. Yeah. I don't like the way it's sitting right now, but it's okay. I was super long yesterday. It was probably like down to like here yesterday. I had my hair grown out for a while.
Did you tell anybody you were getting it cut?
Yeah, they knew I was getting it cut. I also had a beard for like 3 months. That was like a weird phase. I just grew a beard out and
Mustache for a little bit.
Yeah, mustache.
Did you
shaved
look
it.
like Jesus?
I looked like Jesus years ago. I did not look like Jesus in the recent beard growing out of. I'll show you pictures after the podcast of what I used to look like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you look like a Neanderthal in those pictures.
In those old pictures, yeah, for sure. Tough time. Anyway.
That's a good ending.
Did you inform her of the wins?
I
or?
did, yeah.
Okay, but no wins?
I mean, I feel like
Hard to think about.
it's really hard for wins. I mean,
You're 50% of the way through your pregnancy.
I am. So that's a win.
That's a win.
I'm still working out.
There could be personal wins. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to yoga tonight.
Yeah, you're going to yoga tonight? There's a lot of wins here. Yeah.
I went to bar class this morning too. So that's like 2 a day.
Shaky
Dude,
legs.
what do we do? Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
2 days, yes.
What? Yeah, 2
2 a
days.
days.
Yeah.
It's like my Lansdale Catholic soccer mid-August, 2 a days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Had that for cross country when I was in high school 2 months ago.
Congratulations on
Yeah,
graduating.
thank you. I figured I'd join in on the young jokes.
Can't beat them.
Join it, right? Damn right. But yeah, no, you got some wins. You're
I
good.
do. I mean, it's been a good year so far. I can't complain. You know,
Yeah.
it's a tough market out there for buyers. We all
For
know
sure.
That.
I think if you can just kind of slog and get through,
Get
you know,
through it,
the last
just keep
year and
on.
maybe this year, it's like,
That's it. It's all about your mental, how you perceive it too.
Yeah.
I think positive attitudes. I mean, it's the nature of the game.
yeah.
You know?
And like you said, you've been in the business, you've seen ups and downs.
Yeah.
That's our business. It's
Yeah.
a roller coaster. You got to
Yeah.
get through the lows.
And then the
Enjoy
highs
the
are
highs.
fantastic. Yep.
Save your money in the highs.
Yeah, that's what you have to do
For
because
when
you
those
just
lows
don't
come, 'cause
know.
You
they
don't.
always
You
come,
don't
so.
know.
No.
So, but yeah, I think every day is a win. How about
There
that?
you go.
Hey, there you
I
go.
love that.
For
attitude.
motivation.
Beautiful.
With a really good positive attitude. Like,
Yeah.
what can I help you with? Every day is a win.
That's
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
You like that?
You
Love
need to
it.
go to yoga tonight.
Yeah.
You're pure yoga.
I'm
All
a new person.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Yes.
It's been long overdue.
Yes.
We'll have you back when you can drink.
Great.
Um,
I'm looking
we'll
forward
get
to
weird.
it.
So,
Yes.
So thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it,
Again,
guys.
Tara Bevivino, Vince Bevivino Real Estate.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll put it all in the comments below.
Perfect. And maybe
Reach
I'll
out.
see
Follow you on Instagram for the local spotlights.
local spotlights, local events that are happening. We have a lot coming up, so it's going to be an exciting year.
Probably be helping with editing soon. So, cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers,
All right.
guys.
Cheers.
Happy?
Bye.